1 second, Carter. I'm posting everything right now.
Boker.
How you doing, bud?
I'm tired as fuck.
Yeah. Have you've been doing that one play that you've been directing, right?
Yup, I'm in it too.
Oh Jesus.
It's
I now
great.
understand why you have not been on.
Yup.
Is it going good though?
Oh yeah, no, it's going great.
Fantastic. That's what we like to hear. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna be going over like pretty much all of them. The only ones that I see on the Discord that we aren't going over is honestly probably the Fortnite crossover one for D2 and that Morty visual gameplay trailer.
That's valid.
So, but all the others that are new, we're gonna be going over. So,
Oh, I think I'm gonna die in here.
don't do that.
Oh, 100% I'm gonna die in here. The storm's coming, Morty. I've had no time for anything except Fortnite the last 2 weeks,
That
so I
sounds
have
terrible.
a maxed out battle pass,
Jesus Christ,
and I am running around as Commander Zavala.
Guardian.
Goody and
Born a racist.
Jesus
Born a
Christ.
racist. Interesting. Interesting intro, my guy.
Thank
I think I'm
Holy
about
fuck,
ready.
buddy, and that's Jason Bourne. Probably get
Okay.
out of the storm circle.
Hold
Okay,
on, let
that
me
should
crack
be.
open this fresh, crisp Dr. Pepper. Talk
Jesus.
about our
He's
sponsor,
about fucking ready.
Yo quiero Dr. Pepper.
Yo quiero, Dr. Pep.
It puts the pep in your step. And
I
other
want to be a
pep
pepper
cocaine.
too. Hmm?
Uh-oh. As Kanye West was once said, guess who's going to jail tonight, but could you tell that Dr. Pepper is the greatest soda of all time? That's a real quote from Kanye West. Just ask him.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That iconic catchphrase.
He was also quoted saying, I'm going to kill you, Pete Davidson, but have you tried the taste of Dr. Pepper real quick? I'll give you some time so you can taste it if you haven't.
I'm gonna let you finish in a minute, but first.
Alright, let's get this shit started.
Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit.
Let's get this shit. Yeah, yeah.
Top of the morning. Top of
Top
the
of the
morning.
morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning.
Top of all.
Don't say it too much though, otherwise we might get copy striked. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
All right.
Can't do that.
It's like
Welcome everyone to the podcast. I am your host Afro Black, coming at y'all with another episode. It's been a while. I think this is the first episode we've recorded in what, like 2 weeks, something like that. Been a
probably.
minute.
I can't count.
Probably been a minute. Reason being is one, I felt burnt out. I hadn't really been playing jack shit. And our boy, Mr. Markov's portrait over here, he's been working on a plane stuff. So
You should be playing Jack Box Party Pack 5. Now available on Nintendo Switch.
Bro, you've been playing with Jack's box?
Yeah.
that sounds concerning.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
It's all right though. It's all right.
Don't worry about it.
Also changed the format a little bit for this. So I figured it might be a little bit more productive if I actually have something going on in the background while we're talking and shit. That way people have something to look at while they're just listening to us drone on about stupid shit that's going on in the gaming community. So today we're gonna be playing some Black Desert. I'm gonna be catching up on a couple of older characters. and I think Mr. Markov over here is playing Fortnite, even though he's not streaming it.
Yup.
So you guys will have
No
to
one
yell at
wants
him.
to watch that.
Ridiculous.
No one wants to watch that.
But anyways, got plenty of subjects for y'all tonight. A couple of interesting ones to say the least, as usual. Of course, we got to keep it spicy. Um, let's see
That's right.
here.
We're taking on Roe v. Wade tonight.
Yep,
We're
tonight.
doing it.
3 straight men.
Jesus,
We're gonna BTFO him so hard it gets overturned.
Jesus. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started.
Fascinating.
First things up is we'll just talk about a couple of the multiverses things going on here. So, the season 1 of Multiverses has officially kicked off. I think it was what, the 23rd that it came out with season
Yeah,
1.
last week. Well,
So,
last week.
oh, it was that okay.
Yeah.
They actually not announced, but I think it was a surprise announcement that they are also releasing 2 other characters along with Rick and Morty.
As much of a surprise as the data miners let it be.
That's fair. I didn't know this at least, but along with Rick and Morty being announced for or being released for season 1, they also released Black Adam and Stripe. I didn't know who Stripe was at first, but isn't he from Spawn?
No, he's a fucking gremlin.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I haven't seen that movie in a long time,
You
so
goddamn fool.
You
my
forgot about the last
bad.
DLC character, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Once again.
No, it's not him. If it's gonna be anyone, it's gonna be Walter White.
Hmm.
Jesus.
It could
That's
be
the
Elon
that's
Musk.
the
Elon Musk was on Rick and Morty.
I mean it's true, but no, fucking Walter White in Multiversus is that game's equivalent of Goku in Smash. Like people will not shut up until it happens.
Jesus.
It's never gonna happen. Like impossible.
All
Yeah,
right.
so Rick or not Rick, fucking Morty dropped this
Mortimer.
week as part of the season 1 update. It wasn't like launch day.
His name is
It
Morticia.
wasn't, yeah, 1-to-1 with the launch day. It was about a week after. Um, so he is live now. Rick, they've said is going to come later. I imagine it's going to tie in with the new season of Rick and Morty that comes out at the end of the month.
Mhm.
Um, and then yeah, they announced the aforementioned Gremlin Boy as well as Black Adam, which I'm sure a lot of these are going to be pushed as like tie-ins to releases and stuff because Black Adam's coming out soon as well.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I haven't played a ton, but what I've seen so far looks pretty good. I mean, it's it's just an expansion on what's been out for the last month and a half, so
Fair enough.
there's not really anything too in depth. But
Yeah, I didn't know. I really wish Julio was here because he could tell us, but I
yeah,
think
I
he's
mean, it's
still.
still popping off. Player
Yep.
counts. Fuck, there was a
What is
advertisement I saw on Twitter. They're up to like 20, 30 million active.
Jesus.
the
It's
question is
fucking
when are they
nuts.
gonna add good characters like Static Shock and Black Lightning?
That's a good ass
Oh,
question.
no, Static Shock 1,000,000%. I
I want to see
totally
Static
on board with
Shock.
that.
Yeah. And he's
I
voiced by
think,
Jaleel White.
yeah, I
I
think
definitely played the
they
game for
should
that.
be pulling from the DCAU from about 20 years ago now, which fuck, I feel old saying that.
Yeah, I know,
They
right?
need to base a lot of the characters off of that. They've
Hell
done a
yeah.
good job with like the alternate costumes if you ignore the price point on the alternate costumes because they're still overly expensive.
What are we
But
gonna have a Superman, Batman, Green Lantern fusion combination?
hopefully not before I get Blackfire.
All right, fair enough.
Get up your face.
Anyway,
Sorry, I said that out loud instead of thinking it
I
out.
said the quiet part loud and the loud part quiet.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, no. I actually still haven't played the game. I know, sue me, burn me at the stake, whatever you need to do.
It's free, dog.
Yeah, I know. But like I've just been
No,
straight up just burnt out of games. Like I recently started playing D2 again because a new season started, and it's actually been pretty fun.
Spell out.
But other than that, like I've been playing Black Desert every now and again for maybe like an hour a night up until like a few nights ago. Same with D2. What else was I playing? Or just straight up just not playing anything, like just chilling on YouTube. Like I just did not feel like doing anything, but you got to get back on the horse. So here we are.
You don't have
Well,
to get back on the Destiny horse ever.
yeah. Honestly, a good treatment for burnout is just not doing anything. Especially if you feel like you need to get shit done, just have a day where you don't do anything, where you feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's what I did for the gym and shit. Like that worked like a fucking charm. I felt so re-energized. It was actually
Yes. There
insane.
you go. Case in point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, but yeah. So I do want to start. I do have multiverses on the list of games to start playing eventually. It's just right now I don't really have a significant interest in it.
Yep.
But
You
it will show up eventually.
I do
Eventually.
assure you that unlike the Smash Bros. Community, they are not smelly and in fact people who are not allowed near schools.
Yeah.
See?
They like
There you go.
people in their own age range.
Yeah,
Yeah. Exactly. Um,
Legal adults.
it's true.
but yeah, so that's cool. I have obviously kept hearing really good things about multiverses, so I hope the game keeps thriving. Um, on to the next subject, which will be Pokemon related. So, let's see. Julio put this in, I think, and this came out shit almost 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
So people that actually like Pokemon, there's a fairly good chance that you might already know about this or probably know about this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, they had a little bit over of 100 Pokemon leaked or data mine leaked through their Pokemon or Pokédex indexes. Um, a little bit off the tweet from Centro Leaks is there are 105 brand new Pokemon, four regional forms, three of which are for Tauros, which I was not expecting. Of those 105 Pokemon are 16 Paradox Pokemon, which I don't know what that means, and five cross-gen evolutions. Also, two of those could be saved for DLC, so
Okay,
we don't know about
I'm
those.
excited about the paradox evolutions because
So,
Mm-hmm.
what exactly is a Paradox evolution?
so 100% speculation, but a big point of this game is the past and future, so time. So they're probably just Pokemon that live off in some closed space, kind of like Ultra Beasts.
Oh, I
They're
see. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying now.
not saying they're like directly like Ultra Beasts of being like extra universal entities, but maybe they're just Pokemon that somehow have their time, like their actual existence and time continuum fucked up,
Yeah.
and just
I see.
access to powered modes.
If you can wrap your puny little brain around the concept of the Marvel Cinematic Universe
I
multiverse,
can't because I
it's
watch Rick and Morty.
probably it's the
I watch
same thing as the multiverse,
I watch
where there's
Rick and Morty.
Multiverse.
different variants of the same
So
thing based on their
jokes on you.
conditions.
Anybody who
Fair
says
enough.
they're smart because they can understand the Marvel Cinematic Universe hasn't watched Futurama with Philip J. Fry.
Dude, Thunder's big score?
He's a paradox. Philip J. Fry is a walking paradox. That's
He
why he
is, I
can
remember.
the brain things.
Yep, I remember.
Yeah, because he fucked his grandma.
Oh,
Good show.
Weird.
I don't know why I said that. It is a good show. I love that show.
Yeah, it's a great show. I'm actually really satisfied with the ending of
oh,
Futurama.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to ruin it when they bring it back again.
Yeah, they're bringing. I don't get that. I'm like,
I don't think a lot of people do, Kane.
how does it work? Like the entirety of Futurama was confirmed to be a giant cycle of them
Yep.
going to the absolute endpoint of their story, and then it loops right back.
Yeah, but now they have to break the cycle. It's like Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 zombies.
Yeah.
No, I don't
No.
think they don't want that. Like, god damn it.
I just like the no. I don't think so.
Well,
That was good.
There's a time and place for everything, except this.
Except
There's no
this.
time. There is no place. It's like trying to make Shadow the Hedgehog, but instead of actually Shadow the Hedgehog, it's just a game.
Stop trying to make Shadow happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. All right.
I wish it would, though. Shadow's cool.
He was cool. I wish he
And
showed
is
up.
the second most popular character in the entire canon.
Boom.
You guys remember that picture of that guy at the fucking? I think it was EA, when they had the giant shadow statue of him holding the handgun. The guy's just standing behind it with his fucking his hands behind
Oh
his back. Looks like Shadow's just
no,
holding. Looks like Shadow's holding the hostage at gunpoint. The funniest shit.
Jesus.
That
That's
man
good.
saw the statue, and that was the first idea that popped into his head, and that's how I know Shadow the Hedgehog was a great game.
Interesting.
Oh.
Do we know like any of the new Pokemon out of this data leak that like did they
Yeah,
find any pictures of them?
yeah, we have Frog Emoji,
There's
Frog Emoji
some.
2.
Dude, Frog 2 is my fucking boy.
Frog 2 is pretty good, dude. It's gonna
Frog 2.
destroy the meta. Dude, it's gonna destroy. Have you seen his ability?
Please don't Google that, Isaiah. It's a placeholder name.
Oh
No,
Jesus.
Frog 2, his ability is broken. It's called Froge.
Dude, I don't
It's
know.
called
That fucking. So, speaking of like competitive abilities and shit, that
Yeah.
shit they showed off for the PvP stuff is wild.
Yeah, the automatic substitute set.
The fact that they were just like, let's combine substitute and baton pass, because fuck you.
Yeah, isn't that Shed Tail or something?
Dude, stall comp is gonna run fucking wild this gen.
I don't
Dude,
like
we're
that.
back.
I'm staying
We're
off
back.
of online.
We're going back to 2000 fucking 2000 fucking 9.
Honestly, there's gonna be another item where they just make ground shit attack flying types, and people are gonna stealth rock all over again. We're gonna be right back to fucking DSP.
We're back
Oof.
to Sneaky Pebble meta. Sneaky Petals. Where's your Charizard now, loser? Get lost. Sneaky Pebbles. I can't wait. I love Sneaky Pebbles
Where's
meta.
your
I
Charizard now?
unironically hate Charizard as a Pokemon.
Oh, you're gonna hate what I'm gonna bring up next, then, huh?
Oh, probably. I really, before I was fine with Charizard. He's not cool because he's not Venusaur, but like now he's just gets his dick sucked so much. I'm like, okay, I need this guy to get ripped off the screen.
Well,
This.
I feel like 80% of that would be gone if there still wasn't the fucking nostalgia boner for Gen 1 10 years after the fucking Renaissance period that it had.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, in all honesty, it only works because that's the only shit people remember. So
That's fair.
nobody like
People are
that's
fairly simplistic about like what they like. That's why they go back to
uh,
nostalgia. It's easier, more
Yeah,
comforting.
so they need to start milking me for Gen 2.
oh my god, that'd be so good. I
I
will say
know.
one thing I do like about Charizard is like actual like cope posting from Charizard fans. That's the funniest shit.
Interesting.
Very good.
Speaking of Charizard and Pokemon in general, so Carter, there are actually two items that I actually wanted to bring up to you that are supposed to be releasing by the end of this year. One of them is probably going to be impossible for you to get unless you find it third party, like through eBay or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, so there are going to be two products being released. One solely in Japan that a lot of people are probably going to import into the U.S. and shit and resell or whatever. Which is going to be is some sort of anniversary item that has a limited edition made by order Pokemon card. Um, you could probably if I would have to look for the fucking video, but it's Pikachu on the card along with I think Sword and Shield starters and then maybe one other generation starters or some shit, and then it comes with a display, like an acrylic display case to showcase the card or whatever, and then some other things. The second being is going to be a. Do you remember the ultra premium box that they came out with for Pokemon Celebrations by any chance?
Nope, that was before my re-interest in the card collecting.
That's fair. It was before mine too. So Celebrations came out with a box that was $120, and in it were four promos. Two of them were solid metal. Youngin Dun. Thanks for the follow. Um,
Welcome, PogChamp.
I need you to
Young and
stop.
done.
So the first, so it came with four promos altogether. It came with a Pikachu V that was gold, just completely gold, and then a trainer card that was also completely gold. And then the other two promos were a base set Pikachu like art style card that was completely metal and was also gold painted or whatever. And they also released the second promo card of that set was a metal base set Charizard in the same uh, making conditions as the Pikachu. So it was metal and then gold or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it also came with a bunch of other shit, including like 20 packs or some shit like that. Well, basically, they're doing something similar with Charizard this year. So there's going to be, once again, like 10 plus packs or some shit like that. There's going to be 3 promos in it. All of them are different arts of Charizard. There's going to be a V Star, a V Max, and a regular V card for Charizard, and then a bunch of other shit. So that will be released in November, I believe. And then Lost Origins is going to be the next set, Carter, that releases in September, so like in a week or so, I think. But they've also already released the release date for the next set after that called Silver Tempest, and that's going to have a lot of the second gen legendaries in it. So like Lugia, Ho-Oh, the legendary dogs I think are going to be in it, and then a bunch of other shit.
Doge.
Doge,
Cool.
yeah,
I'm farming for Gen
What
2 stuff,
is
but
the dog doing?
that's what I'm saying. So yeah, so we got a lot of Pokemon related shit that I'm looking forward to. I want them to announce a Pokemon Legends Arceus DLC. Damn it. I want to explore more in that game.
I mean, they had that free update.
Yeah.
What happened in the free update?
They brought back a more entertaining version of the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee challenge where there is a specific quote unquote master of each Pokemon. And you basically have to get good and win against a super cracked version of every Pokemon in that game's Pokedex.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it still 100% set like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee where you do the mirror match?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, it's
I like
mirror.
that.
Like it is your fucking it's like your Cyndaquil versus their Cyndaquil. Your
Whoa.
Porygon versus their Porygon. Like it's just
Whoa.
it's fun.
Whoa. That's cool.
why are you saying it like that?
I don't
Need
know.
you to stop.
Pretty epic.
Epic. I'm gonna take him out with Pikachu power.
No,
That's
just
our
no,
Yeah.
no.
DGen shit of the day, I
I need you to
guess.
stop.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
I
that's cool. I don't know when Silver Tempest comes out. I want to say it's February of next year is when it comes out, possibly. So yeah. So that's like the next few sets that are going to be released, and also Silver Tempest will mark the end of the Sword and Shield era as they transition into Violet and Scarlet and stuff.
yeah.
So that'll be cool. Let's see here. Next one on the list, or
My
moving
dad
segueing into the next one,
getting added into
would
Fortnite.
be let's talk about Ezra Miller seeking treatment. Why don't you tell us about that, Carter?
Um. So Ezra Miller's fucking insane.
Yeah.
They're a felon. They, sorry, alleged felon.
Hold up. Wait. I'm sorry. You said Ezra Miller's fucking insane. I need to know who is insane and why is Ezra Miller fucking them?
Anyway,
I need you to stop.
um,
Are they also a child? I don't
if
want to know.
anyone, I don't know, probably at this point, who's to say
What?
what he hasn't been wanted for?
Uh
They
True.
oh.
haven't been wanted for. I'm sorry.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
Um,
Is he going to hell?
if you Google Ezra Miller, if you've Googled them at all in the last year, um, you'll know that they've pretty much been on the run for the entirety of the year,
Yeah.
for multiple crimes, like solicitation of a minor, I believe, or something to that effect. At least grooming, um, multiple breaking and enterings, um, armed assault. Like, dude's got a fucking rap sheet of
Oh,
accusations against them right now. Um, and from what I understand, they have yet to be like taken into custody about it.
yeah. I don't know
Like,
how that's working. I
they've
don't.
been wanted. Like, they've been looking for them, but they haven't done anything, from what I
How
can
does
tell.
that work? I don't
Um,
understand.
Yeah.
Did they just not have
despite,
any concrete evidence then?
I mean, to be fair, it's the Flash. Like, he's probably
Jesus Christ,
really fast.
this
He
motherfucker.
probably he can outrun
Um,
everyone, even Tom Cruise.
so despite all of this, and despite the fucking batshit insanity going on over at HBO Max right now, which I'll touch on in a bit.
Yeah.
Despite that entire fucking list of things that have been thrown on the chopping block, be that the Batgirl movie, the proliferation of DC projects that are getting canceled, Cartoon Network projects, whatever,
Wait a second.
they have not canceled this fucking Flash movie.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's because he's gonna become Reverse Flash.
They have not
He's a
canceled
method
out of
actor.
all the plugs that they have pulled. They have not pulled the plug.
Ezra Miller is a method actor. He's gonna be Reverse Flash.
No.
No.
And
His methods are beyond your comprehension.
there was a point in time where there was a rumor that stated they were going to give them one of three options. They would either pull the movie altogether, they would do a super limited run across like a handful of theaters so they could shit it out onto streaming services, or they were going to have Ezra Miller go on this crazy apology tour while cross promoting the movie and have them apologize and take accountability for their actions,
That last one sounds
but
kind of shady.
also use it as a platform to promote the movie.
That last one sounds incredibly
Love you too.
shameless.
I will give you 5 seconds to guess which option they are going with.
None of those options because he kidnapped another kid.
False. It's
Allegedly.
option three.
Fuck!
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
they actually. I was just reading today. He met with executives at Warner Brothers because he's scared that they are going to pull his movie. Their movie. I'm sorry. They are gender neutral, and I'm respecting that, despite the fact that they're a
You're a piece
terrible
of shit.
person.
No, yeah, he's grooming kids.
All right. Well,
No
I
respect
also don't want to
there.
get
Jesus
banned. So
Christ.
I'll dehumanize the shit out of someone who
allegedly,
fuck kids. Yeah.
allegedly,
Allegedly.
I would like to put a
Yeah.
giant fucking asterisk for legal purposes.
Okay, for legal purposes, this is not the actual thoughts of the podcast, but my personal thoughts are, I don't wish actual harm upon him, but hope that next time he plays Skyrim, it crashes and deletes the save. And so he tries to play something else, but then his Xbox crashes and
Lol,
deletes the
imagine
save.
playing Skyrim on PS3. Couldn't be me.
Yeah, he
Even
tries to go to
was a
PS3, then it
time.
crashes and deletes his saves.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
TLDR, the
It's like
guy that they
better
have
for it.
playing the Flash in the DCEU, if it's still a thing for him anymore, because I can't tell, has been off their fucking rocker doing just felonies, felonies after felonies, allegedly.
Yeah.
Um, and despite everything else that has landed on the chopping block for that studio the last several years, this Flash movie hasn't been one of them. Which makes me think that it's gonna have like some fucking like Avengers Infinity War Spider-Man No Way Home level of consequences for the entirety of that thing's plan moving forward. I don't know. Like I don't think at this point there's any good reason to continue going on with it.
I don't know
If
either.
we're cutting a paycheck to somebody like that, but I'm also very curious to see the final product. I'm probably not going to pay for it. I'll wait for it to go out on streaming because I
Nah,
don't want to give them money directly for it,
I'll
but I
illegally
want to see what
download
the fuck they're doing.
it.
That's fair.
Well, at least
So
it'll
I
probably
don't
be
know.
funny. At least it'll probably be really funny.
I find it endlessly entertaining that they seem to be charisma rolling, not high charisma rolls, but high enough that they're like, all right, you fucking whatever, just go. Right.
allegedly.
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 Well, speaking of HBO, why don't you go ahead and segue into that whole mess, Carter?
HBO's fucking tanking. HBO Max was formerly probably the best streaming service that you could be paying for, especially at the price point. Um, they Warner Brothers has recently merged with Discovery, and in the I, I don't even think it's been a month since they've started doing stuff. Um, they have done nothing but horrible things to that platform. Like the people at Discovery looked at what has been happening with Netflix this year and said, "No, no, no, we can speed run that shit."
Yeah.
Um, they pulled the plug on multiple in production shows, both HBO Max originals and things that were getting put to the streaming service, including recent fantastic Cartoon Network shows like Infinity Train and Summer Camp Island. Um, just like pretty much any new or currently running Cartoon Network show that is not Teen Titans Go has just been stopped dead in its tracks. And this isn't stopped dead in its tracks like before they started production on the next season of a contract that they ordered. These episodes were done. These
Oh,
seasons were done. Hours of animation, hours of effort, hours of writing, storyboarding, everything. These episodes are done. And they're just not they not only are they not going to show the new episodes, they have pulled the entirety of these shows off of the platform.
Yeah, it's
what
funnier
the
that way.
hell?
They're just fucking gone.
It's funnier that way.
And it wasn't even a thing where they were like, "Hey, here is the last day you can watch this before we do it."
They
They woke
just
up one
pulled the fucking
morning
plug.
and they were gone, and they didn't even tell the people that were running those shows
That's actually wild.
that they were gone
They don't
until
need
it
to know.
happened.
They don't need to know. So, I think this is
Um,
absolutely hilarious.
I don't. That sucks.
No, no,
Those
it's
were
not.
probably all pretty good shows too. I'm assuming.
It's like I said earlier.
Infinity Train is the only good show Cartoon Network has had since Adventure Time.
That's true. Wait, you're telling me you didn't like Lesbian Rocks? Commit genocide and then force sexual assault?
No. Um, because
Because you hate women?
yeah. Yeah. So just to kind of speed run some of the things that are gone, in addition to what I've said, um, we've got Infinity Train, Summer Camp Island. Do 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 do. They canceled the Scooby Doo Holiday Haunt movie, which is
What?
apparently like a big. It was like a big theatrical Christmas movie that was set in the whole like Scoob universe from 2020.
I'm
I'm gonna
upset.
commit a murder.
Um,
I'm gonna kill someone to hell.
yeah, great. Um, the show Mau Mau, which was on a similarly beloved level as Infinity Train. I haven't watched Mau Mau, but people loved it a lot.
Yeah,
That was also pulled.
it's fair. One's not
Um,
important. Scooby got pulled. Scooby Doober. Scoober Doober.
not and That's another thing to note too. Looking at this, not only are these shows getting pulled, but any mention of them existing in any capacity are being nuked from their social media sites.
Oh,
To the point that the pilot for Infinity Train, which they uploaded to the Cartoon Network YouTube channel back in the day, and it had over 10 million views, is just fucking gone. It's gone.
Jesus Christ!
What do
Gone.
you think, dude? What do you think the speculation on that is?
Gone.
There
Every
has to be
tweet
some
that
reason.
mentions any of these shows are gone. Those
There
Twitter
has
accounts are gone.
There's something
Gone.
weird that happened. That's wild. What do you think happened?
The running theory is that a lot of this is for a tax write-off to comp losses that they've had. That'll be another point I bring up because
No.
there's actually been some recent figures about how well that's worked out for them this week, and I think it's fucking hilarious, and they deserve it.
No,
Um,
but that's bad. If they're doing the tax write-off, that is the assumption it's like the same line of tax write-off that happened with what was it, Samurai Jack, I think Symbiotic Titan and fucking Megas XLR, where like they can never just those IPs can never appear again outside of fan art from unaffiliated people.
Yeah, this is a big story that spans several weeks, so I'm gonna get into why I think it's funny in a bit. Um, Other things that have been canceled are there was a Gumball movie, The Amazing World of Gumball movie,
Yep.
that was set to be both a series finale for the original run of the show, as well as end in a way that was going to start a new version of the show. Um,
Yeah. Featuring Plumball.
I have heard that it's being canceled, and I've also heard that they are shopping around for other places to dump that. Be that like a Netflix movie or Hulu, just some other streaming platform. But it's not going to be on HBO Max.
Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
Um,
Christ.
there was also a Batman Caped Crusader animated series that was being ran by J.J. Abrams that is currently being shopped around to the extent that I read today a report that Disney was potentially looking at picking it up for Disney Plus.
Jesus Christ.
um,
That's
oh, it's wild. It's wild. What are some other shows? I'm trying to think. Oh, there are some like established Cartoon Network shows that have been done as well. That have like had their proper finales or cancellations that got removed from the platform. Uncle Grandpa and OKKO being two notable examples of that. Um, Also, Mighty Magiswords, which are three shows that I thought were just, they ran their course and they got what they wanted out of them. Those are also being nuked from everything. Um, same situation where they're just pulling them off of social media, pulling them off of everything. The first thing that I think is funny about all of this, what's the name of that fucking Christmas show that they did with Seth Rogen and Sarah Silverman?
that I
Was
do
that the
not know.
fucking one about the elf that was a cunt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People just realized yesterday that was also part of the poll from like
That one makes sense though, because that was
from
just a bad
from
show.
2 weeks ago.
That one was just a bad show.
But it took people 2 weeks to realize that also got pulled.
There might be an actual reason why that one got pulled.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
because
bad.
it
It was
sucks. It
really
was
bad.
bad.
It was really bad.
Jesus.
Yeah. So the bigger picture with all of this, there is a slew of other content that is on the chopping block for this as well. Some industry insiders who the sources that I've been reading this through have kept them anonymous, but they are pretty high up in the cartoon, the children's entertainment industry, what have you. A lot of them are speculating with apparently pretty solid means to back it up. That they are gearing up to shut down Cartoon Network altogether.
What?
Yeah.
This is
Again, that's
Now
speculation.
that
There's
is
nothing to
fucking
confirm
wild.
anything, but
Jesus. There it is.
yeah.
We're hitting the end of
Um,
an era.
right on the, I believe this is the, it's either 20th or 30th anniversary that's coming up really soon for Cartoon Network Studios, which is fucking wild. Um, but yeah, there's been industry talks and chatter that they're just going to kill the entire channel, basically. Um, I don't know. There's not a ton to back it up beyond them saying he said she said, but it's it's been a rough month for pretty much everyone in animation right now.
Yeah.
Uh, One other, I don't know, like a silver lining, if you can even call it that. I'm trying to pull up the exact article, but someone had reported how much they have lost versus how much they've been saving. I think it was something, I can't find the exact ratio, but it was something to the extent that they were trying to save like 3 point something billion dollars by doing this giant massive like content cut in the form of a tax write-off. And in doing so, their stock has plummeted to a loss that's equal to like 30 billion.
Oh my god.
Damn.
So like they've lost 10 times what they were expecting to comp. I don't remember the exact figures, but it was something like that.
Bro, you can't
Fucking
axe that
horrifying.
many good shows that were keeping people coming to your service and then expect we'll actually make money off of this. I
Yeah.
don't understand how that like logically goes through your head.
So
Yeah.
logically, in the past, they've been doing it multiple times with previous shows, but it's been in very small splurts, and they're usually like like cult fucking following shows. They've been getting away with it, but now they're like, hey, why don't we just make it a little bigger? Why don't we push the envelope? Why don't we just get a little bit more? And then it snaps back, and they fucked up.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're doing it for a tax write-off, that means none of the shows that were mentioned can be displayed, aired on television in the United States. And the only way, distribution rights, none of that can be done. Um, the only way to really see them on TV or a streaming service is to be using a streaming service that operates outside of your country that has rights to the show in their country.
Yeah.
So,
The one saving grace currently for a select few number of the shows that have been chopped are that they are still available for like purchase through like Amazon and iTunes.
okay, yeah, because
Um,
the existing physical media is still
and
there.
then that as well. I do know I've seen, I know Infinity Train has a DVD release, and the prices for those on eBay have gone up pretty substantially. But yeah, for the most part, I mean,
It takes.
there are HBO Max originals. Like I finally found a proper list. Close Enough, which was J.G. Quintel, the creator of Regular Show.
Yep.
That was his like adult cartoon.
They cut
That is
Quintel.
also part of the chopping block.
I'm
They cut
fucking
it. It
racist
was
now.
removed from the platform. They had announced the cancellation a few months ago,
Yeah, no,
but
it's okay. I'm
it's
even
off
more
of the
racist.
platform, and
They're
there
solely
is,
responsible for me being racist.
yeah, it's off the platform. There was no other means to watch that show, and there was no physical release for that show.
Hmm.
Um, so God bless the people who back
Just
that
gone.
shit up because it would have been lost media otherwise,
Yup.
oof.
which is a whole other conversation topic.
I think the worst part about it is that, let's see, what show was it that they did the paperwork to actually pull it back from being written off?
I'm not for sure.
I don't remember.
Is it Samurai Jack?
It might have been. I don't know.
Because
I don't feel like
I
it would have been if it was on Adult Swim though.
I feel like it. No, because Adult Swim had to do. It had to be because Adult Swim had to do like years and years of paperwork to fucking get Samurai Jack off the fucking off the write-off list and be able to distribute it so they could finish it out. I distinctly remember that being a thing. They had to do a
All right.
fucking ridiculous amount of paperwork.
Oof. Well, I mean,
But
hey,
Okay.
they went through the work
that sh-
though.
they did, but that was just for one show. So you can
Yeah.
assume most of those shows are virtually gone.
Yeah, that's
Like
fair.
they just don't exist anymore. Don't think about them. Don't remember the memories because it's only gonna make it worse. They just never existed in the first place.
Yeah. Speaking of things not existing and thinking about memories, one last thing I'm going to bring up as far as stuff that got removed from the platform en masse.
Kingdom
There
Hearts.
was yeah, definitely the Kingdom Hearts show got pulled off of HBO Max. No. Also, just as silently as everything that I've been ranting about for the last 10 minutes, they also just pulled 200 episodes of Sesame Street.
What?
They were the
Uh-huh.
Why?
episodes nobody remembers.
I don't know.
They're the episodes nobody remembers.
I don't.
Um,
I
Yeah.
don't
So in
understand.
addition to all of that,
Cutting the chaff.
they just yanked 200 Sesame Street episodes.
They found the worst 200 episodes and they cut those.
Yeah, must have been it. No rhyme or reason, no announcement, no explanation.
Yeah.
Those are available on YouTube though, so thank you, Tim Henson and Co. Or Jim Henson, not Tim Henson. Tim Henson's a guitar player I
Oh,
listen to. Um,
like Jim. Jim's funnier.
Jim's pretty rad. But yeah, a lot of fuck shit going on over
Jesus
at HBO
Christ.
right now. And potentially Warner Media as a whole. I don't know. We'll see how far the Titans fall, because fucking
Titans.
A, that was like one of two streaming services that I still have. But
Not anymore.
I mean, we'll see how low the bar gets, but I might be down to a Disney Plus only household before the end of the year.
Yo, that's sad.
I guess I still have Paramount Plus, but anyway,
Huh.
that,
All
hold
right.
your Batman dolls tight, kids.
That's honestly really unfortunate if they do continue to keep doing that, because they've already shot themselves in the foot a couple dozen times with the amount of shit that they're pulling. And then on top of the whole Ezra Miller thing, they kind of just chopped the foot off. So they
Yeah,
they should probably
I would
stop.
say one
Why don't we
thing to
keep doing
note.
it though? Why don't we just keep doing it and see how funny it gets?
It's true. I would say one thing to note in all of this: a vast majority, if not all of these choices, seem to be coming from the execs at Discovery. Not really anything to do with Warner Brothers themselves, so much as it is the people that just bought them saying, "Hey, fuck you guys." Because you gotta clear space for awesome stuff like Ghost Adventures and Ghost Hunters
Ghost Hunters.
and and
Hey,
Ghost Hunters International
one of those
and
is funny because they just act like jackasses. They're like, "Oh,
yeah.
bully me! Come on, come bully me! Come bully me!"
We're gonna lock Aaron in a freezer 30 below zero for 12 hours with
What do you
no
think you're fucking
light
cool?
and a
Come bully
spirit
me,
box.
Ghost! Bully me! I think that shit fucking hilarious.
Bro, did you
Yeah,
just piss in my jeans, bro? So warm, bro.
Ghost! Come fuck me! Do it now! You think you're big? You think you're a big man? Huh? Try to push me down to the ground, pants me! Give me a tongue
Ghost.
wetty!
We're gonna see how long it takes before I get my pants pulled down and have my bare butt beaten blue by a spooky ghost.
By a projecting poltergeist. God. Oh, fuck.
In 1843, a mother of 8 shot herself and her 6 kids.
I want me to be the 7th.
Tonight, we're gonna go from calling her mother to making her say mommy.
All right, I need you to
Ghost
stop.
fuckers.
I need you to stop.
Can we get that Adult Swim show, Ghost fuckers?
I was trying to ignore it for the longest time, but I don't
No,
think I can.
shut up, dude. Shut up. This is the bit. This is the bit.
Don't get it. It's talent.
It's the bit. You
Yes,
signed up for
and.
this.
Yes, and.
You know exactly what was gonna happen
You
when you
wanted
started
us
the
to be here.
podcast.
You wanted us to be here.
Yeah, you wanted it. Okay, look at how you're dressed.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
And that's where we go off the deep end, and you're gonna stop talking.
Oh,
Next.
oh.
Anyways,
Next.
moving on to the next topic. Dead Island 2 release date, screenshots, and new info leaks via Amazon. This article was published on the 18th on TrueAchievements.com. A new Amazon listing spotted by Wario64 on Twitter reveals that Dead Island 2 will release for Xbox Series X, S1, PS5, and 4 on February 3rd of next year. The listing also includes several screenshots and a description of the game. Let's see here. According to the listing, Dead Island 2 is set in LA, which has been quarantined by the military due to a deadly virus spreading throughout the city. Your character is immune to the pathogen and will have to learn how to harness the zombie inside while uncovering the truth behind the outbreak. There are 6 characters to choose from, and each has their own personality and dialogue. You'll also be able to customize each character's abilities thanks to the new skill system that allows you to respec instantly and try out the craziest builds. Dead Island 2 will also feature dozens of distinct zombie types, each with their own mutations and attacks, and iconic LA locations such as Venice Beach and Beverly Hills. What were you going to say, Carter?
Gonna say before we start going down the dialogue that it was leaked, I was going to say that they did a trailer at Gamescom and confirmed that it's coming out.
Oh, okay.
Yo, that's pretty good.
So this has been confirmed. It actually does look very good.
Speaking of
Oh,
which, we become Prince of Persia, the warrior within. We have to fight our darkness, our
It's
zombie.
true. Oh, I mean, I find it interesting that that's the angle they're taking on Dead Island too, because it's also what they did in Dying Light too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Which this did start out. Dying Light started out as Dead Island 2.
That's
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's kind of it's kind of a trope that gets not
Not even. It's
on.
fair. Half the fucking
It's
team
just
that worked on Dead Island broke off and made Techland. That was part of the initial delay.
yeah, no. What I'm saying is like the plot point of
Oh, for sure.
you half zombie, be the half
Yeah. Yeah.
be the guy that's immune is kind of just something that gets hit regardless.
that's fair.
Yeah.
It's
I
not a
mean,
bad thing.
I like
It is
the quality of life thing where they let you respec instantly versus having to go through a bunch of fucking hoops to do it.
yeah.
That's also true.
I never really did like that in games. Like I understood its perfect purpose, but at the same time, it just felt like gatekeeping to an extent. I was
What
just
are
like,
you,
my guy, I just
are you telling me you're not okay with having to put a lot of thought process through specking a character for a game that you bought 20 minutes ago and don't thoroughly understand how to spec?
Cough,
I
cough,
mean,
Wonderlands.
Ah! Tino.
Crazy to me that a game like Wonderlands, that's literally built around a game like Dungeons and Dragons, does not understand how to properly respec.
Yeah, thanks a lot,
Crazy.
Susan.
Crazy.
Thanks a
Anyway,
lot.
there's
Me,
my shitting on the fucking Fallen from Grace Borderlands franchise
I
for
too
this
also
episode.
hate miniature Mandy.
Take a drink.
true.
Um
Take a shot.
yeah, no, but I actually really enjoyed the first Dead Island. I know it was kind of middle of the road, kind of meh when it came out, but I had a lot of fun with it.
I
Um
understand the hoodoo your voodoo, bitch.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. It was like around the same time that Borderlands 2 came out, so it was kind of neat to have a lot of those like open world RPG like looter element things going on at the same time.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Um I I don't know. I'm hopeful for this one.
All right. All right.
They also, in addition to the regular release, they're doing a special edition as well. It's only at $100, so really only about 20-30 bucks more than what you'd be paying for the standard edition. Um,
If I buy it, do I
comes
also
with
get zombie powers?
a if what
If I buy it, do I also get zombie powers?
you get a steelbook,
Oh.
a Venice Beach travel map. It takes place on Venice Beach.
Oh, really?
Yes, 6 Slayer tarot cards, which are designed after the classes in the game. 2 pins, 1 patch, a pulp weapons pack. I don't really know what that is. A golden weapons pack, and the season pass
Oh, all right.
for $30 more than the base game.
Now, with the tarot cards, are you getting all the tarot cards that they're making in one pack, or is it some dumb bullshit like fucking Persona where you only got like a third of them?
It is a pack of tarot cards.
Okay, cool.
And Persona wasn't dumb. You got half in Q and half in Arena Ultimax.
I wanted to commit a murder.
I
You
have a
just had to
dream.
buy 2 completely different game styles on two
Oh,
completely different platforms,
also
eight
my
months
bad.
apart from each other.
Let me use a better let me use a better example. Any Yu-Gi-Oh game that came out before Konami stopped doing the let's give you a pack of random cards.
Dude, how many
That
copies
might
of the
have been
Yu-Gi-Oh
the same.
movie did you buy on VHS trying to unlock all the gods?
I will actually commit a murder.
Can't
I don't
even
want
say
to
it.
fucking
Fuck
talk
it.
about.
I want to talk about it, dude. There's a reason I gave up on Yu-Gi-Oh for a while. That's because I
I
didn't have
suppose.
access to stable income to buy more cards. Then
I
Master Duel
suppose.
came out, and I didn't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm excited. I enjoyed Dying Light. I like Dying Light 2 a lot, but
Ooh, Crystarian
I don't know.
Lord.
Part of what sucked me into Dead Island, on top of the stuff I already said, was just like the tone. Like, it didn't take itself super seriously, which I know people were kind of bummed about after that first trailer they dropped for the first game, which
Hmm.
is honestly, it's just a fantastic trailer, and I recommend watching it even if you're not into the game.
Yeah.
Uh, it's just a really good one. I'm sure most people know what I'm talking about, even if they don't realize that it was the Dead Island trailer. It's no, it's seriously just like a fucking beautiful, just like it's beautifully shot. I love it. Um, but the game was just kind of, hey, you're out on a fucking resort. There's zombies everywhere.
Yeah.
Turn your brain off.
Dude, you got the big spooky monster zombie STD.
Yeah,
Everybody's
yeah, I
pissed
remember that.
themselves. Who
I
knew you
remember
were
that. Fuck, I
Candy?
might go back and play that first one again before this comes out.
Yeah. Yo, do they have cross-platform on that? Probably not.
I wouldn't be
I don't
surprised.
even know if there's. I mean, I'd imagine there's co-op, but I don't think
Yeah,
they really touched on it.
there is co-op. I remember distinctly as soon as I got Dead Island 2, I played co-op and had a horrible time. But
You
I
mean
didn't
Dying Light too?
know. I hoodoo my
Okay.
voodoo.
Oh, you mean the critically acclaimed spin-off Dead Island Riptide?
Yeah, Dead Island Riptide was
Riptide, I
pretty
was
good.
not a fan of.
I don't think anybody was.
No, but
Hmm. Okay.
yeah, I'm excited. I think as long as it is better than Duke Nukem Forever, we're gonna be fine. So
So we're gonna be fine.
we're gonna be fine.
Yeah, Randy Pitchford doesn't even have his greedy, disgusting, overweight hands in it.
That's very true.
Yeah, like
I just that's always the game. I don't know, man. After Dead Island or fucking Dead Island, after Duke Nukem Forever, I am very wary of any game that's been cooking for 10 years plus.
That's fair.
this is a completely
Oh,
defamatory statement, but Randy Pitchford was quoted saying, "I'd steal candy from a baby. I'm 100% fine with that." And he proceeded to give his full name and then his
Down.
IP address.
my name is Randall David Pitchford.
Randy Bobandy, Mr. Mandy Pitchford. My IP address is 128683334.
Jesus
Extension
Christ.
84482. I live at 123 Pitchford Lane. My wife, Randita Bodandita Pitchford,
I
and
need you
I.
to. I need you to just stop.
And I'm
Anyways,
here to say if you're not stealing candy from babies, then you're not doing candy right.
Come on, I know everything about stealing from children. I own the Duke Nukem franchise.
It's true.
got his ass.
Didn't they do a fucking PS4 Xbox One port of the original Dead Island?
I
Or
think they
both of
did.
them?
They
It
might
is not
have.
on the place. It is
That
not
sounds,
on the PlayStation Store.
that sounds super fucking plausible.
Oh, it's not. I was on the PlayStation Plus search, not the PlayStation Store.
Yeah, dummy.
Oops.
I'm like, shut up!
Get bullied.
Also, I've been seeing some
Yes,
shit floating
fucking
around.
Bully.
Speaking of
Get
the
bullied.
PlayStation, Carter,
hmm
are they price hiking the PS5?
I was gonna post that somewhere. They are, but not here.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you go into detail about that?
Okay. Um. Doop doopity doo. Let me bring it up. They announced the other day, Sony, that they
Oh,
will be price hiking the PlayStation 5 in select markets due to global economic environment and high inflation rates.
Interesting.
The quote from their blog reads as follows: "The global economic environment is a challenge that many of you around the world are no doubt experiencing. We're seeing high global inflation rates as well as adverse currency trends impacting consumers and creating pressure on many industries. Based on these challenging economic conditions, Sony Interactive Entertainment has made the difficult decision to increase the recommendation retail price of the PlayStation 5 in select markets across Europe, the Middle East, and Africa, Asia Pacific, and Latin American countries, as well as Canada. There will be no price increase in the United States.
R.I.P. to my niggas in Africa. God.
As of the posting of that article, these new recommended prices are effective immediately, unless otherwise
Jesus.
noted.
Immediately, they say.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Immediately. Immediately.
Um,
Immediately.
I don't know the exact exchange rate, but from what I have heard, I believe it's about a roughly another $100 American.
Oof.
Um, kind of sad that that's. I don't want to say it's been a trend, but that's twice we've seen that happen this year.
Has it
First with
really?
oh, not for the PlayStation exclusively, but the Oculus Quest is price hiking as well if it hasn't already.
Yeah.
That also went up by
Oh,
another
yeah,
hundred.
no, I remember we talked about that one.
Yeah. Um, kind of sucks. Like, yeah, I get it. I hate how they're like, yeah, we know that you guys know what inflation is, don't we all? Haha. Anyway,
These
more
trying
money, please.
in these trying times, please pay $100 more for a fucking Oculus Rift. Please be. We understand.
That, yeah, pretty much. Um,
Give us money. We don't. We recognize that your country is going to financially collapse. Therefore, give us money while it's
give
still
us
worth.
money so you can buy The Last of Us Definitive Edition, Part 1,
God, I
featuring
genuinely
half
hope
of the
it's.
game.
Is that an
Definitive
actual
Edition of
selling
Dead
point?
Island 1, featuring half the game from the original release of,
Uh,
or
are
The
they
Last, not Dead Island. There's too many fucking zombie games this
are they
episode.
actually doing The
That's what I'm
Last of Us
saying.
Definitive as a big plot point, like a big selling point for the PS5? Because that's terrible. Like,
Well, they're doing that from the ground up remake, and then they're gutting all the PvP stuff.
really?
Yeah.
So are they gonna do the thing where they make the game but like make it actually good?
No, it's Naughty Dog.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Naughty Dog is just about dropping balls right now. So
Yeah,
True.
that's fair.
Um, let's see. So yeah, Dead Island 2, I will probably actually try and I'll probably look up the trailer after this and take a look at it, but I'm sure it'll be just fine. I mean, I usually just expect the game to be entertaining when it comes to zombie games. I don't look for any massive like character development or anything in games like this.
Oh yeah, no, same. If it is a zombie game and it's not presented as like a gritty drama, I want to have as much fun killing everything as I can.
Yeah, basically. It's just like make it a fun
Really good
sandbox or make it like a really good story-driven game like Last of Us. The
Yeah.
first
You know
one.
what? You know what's a really good zombie game? It is actually like peak for zombie apocalypse games.
Black Ops 3.
Sunset Overdrive.
Oh no, Sunset Overdrive's fucking fantastic.
I wish that they hadn't taken out multiplayer because if they hadn't, Kane and I would be playing that shit right now.
I
I would be.
adore Sunset Overdrive.
I I I actually wish that The Last of Us fucking tanked and Sunset Overdrive took the spot.
I feel like if Insomniac didn't choose to make it a Microsoft exclusive,
I
it
would have.
probably would have.
And I feel very upset and betrayed by that.
Yeah, well, especially now because that series is just in limbo because Microsoft owns the IP, but
Yeah,
Sony owns the dev team, so
kind of fucked.
it'd be like that.
Unfortunate. I have delivered the quest. My Steam level's up.
That's all right. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Um,
That is not the thing you need to be
what
telling
was I
me.
gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. I guess the most recent example I have to be concerned about would be I hope it turns out better than the Saints Row reboot.
Oh yeah, Saints Row
That
tank.
is
Saints Row is fucking trash.
that has not been doing hot.
Yeah,
It's
no, like
trash.
I didn't even know that it came out, but I think
Yeah.
I've only seen
It's
one
awful.
like thing on social media saying that it was shit, but I didn't look too far into it.
Oh,
Dude,
fucking
it's
critical.
100%
Critical
absolute
tore it
doo-doo
the
feces.
fuck apart.
It's fucking doo-doo poo-poo.
If you want to watch Critical, just go off for half an hour. Like fucking.
It's
Oh my god.
I've been seeing that he's been playing through Asura's Wrath. Absolute chat of a
I
game.
watched that, but
true.
yeah, he's
Man
fucking
literally too angry to die.
Literally, too angry to die.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a great game. But
Yeah,
no,
Saints Row reboot, unfortunately, probably a skip until it drops pretty significantly in price.
that's because it's fucking fucking
Like,
game.
give us like a short snippet. Give us like a quick PowerPoint of like some of the most like asinine issues.
It's just an unpolished, generic open world mess.
And this is a remake or a remaster?
It's a reboot.
Oh, oh, that's
This was meant
bad.
to spark new life into the series and take it back to its roots.
Ah, it doesn't sound like they did too hot then.
No, just play Saints Row 3 again. Or
Ah,
4.
phew.
I'm in the camp that likes Saints Row 4. I didn't realize that that's probably not a popular opinion until recently, but
It is
I
what
like
it
Saints
is.
Row 4.
Nothing wrong with that.
Saints Row 4 isn't terrible. It's
I
just
think
President
3 was the
Nolan
last one
North.
I played.
the 3 onward continuum is just the weird break from like doing hardcore gang drama to be like hee ho funny lol random.
Yeah.
It
Dude, did
works.
you say hee ho?
Yeah, lolly ho.
Dude, Jack Frost?
Jack Frost jacking off in Jack in the Box.
Kane's like a natural rapper.
I am a
Jack
rapper.
Frost, Jagged Lost.
Yeah, he be making that Christmas come white.
Call up Tony the Tiger and make me Jack in a Frost.
All right. Anyways,
What? Frost is
Carter,
white.
why don't you tell us
Right.
about this movie adaptation of Days Gone By or Days
Dude, I
I
don't
Gone?
am here
know.
for
I
it. My
got like
snip
8
break.
more bars about Jack
I
Frost.
need you to eliminate the Jack Frost bars.
Yo, eliminate means spit him out. Give
It's
us a
true.
give us a shot. Shoot your shot.
I need.
Yeah.
I'm
Anyway,
gonna eliminate
My name
Tony
is
the
Jack
Tiger.
Frost. I am the Jack Boss.
Gonna eliminate Tony the Tiger. He'll scream, "They're great" when I'm riding in cider.
Cider no apples. Keep this tongue clean.
so, so
Drink, I
PlayStation,
drink the apple juice because my niggas don't fuck with lean.
PlayStation, PlayStation's gonna do a Days Gone movie. Um,
But I choose
Sony's
a
gonna do a Days
Christmas
Gone movie.
movie.
The the script is being written by Sheldon Turner, who wrote the script for X-Men
Is
First Class.
that the
well,
singer guy?
that's all right. Well, I guess
Wait, X-Men First Class? Oh my god, that's my favorite fucking movie.
Uh-huh.
That's the one.
uh-huh.
Right. Is that the one with the stupid ginger kid that screams really hard to fucking move in his magic flying squirrel suit? That's the funniest fucking movie.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't, dude, I can't say it.
There's really not a ton
Can't
about
wait.
this right now. It just got announced this week, but or last week, I guess. But yeah, they've got a direct or not a director, a script writer on board. Weirdly enough, when they announced this, the dev team Bend Studio, who made Days Gone, um, came out and said, "Hey, thanks for the support on the movie. We're really excited. By the way, we're still not making Days Gone 2."
Jesus.
More like
Not only did they
Jesus.
say, I guess they didn't say that they're not making Days Gone 2, but they said their next project is a new IP altogether.
I see.
So they're probably not making Days Gone 2.
Oof.
Damn, that sucks. Or maybe it doesn't suck.
I like Days Gone. I like the story. I like the way it told the story. The gameplay was really good.
Airship fitting
I
components.
liked it.
Yeah, he's going to
I
jail.
liked it a lot.
I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Um, I guess I will have to see how that goes, cause I don't know. I didn't really watch X-Men First Class. I just didn't hear the best things about it. As for I want to see what they can do with it because I honestly don't know much about the game either, except
Yeah.
for the fact that it's a zombie movie. That's as much as I remember. So I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a bad idea. I'm just gonna have to start seeing trailers and stuff before I can give like an unofficial official opinion. And what I mean is like give like an early hypothesis on whether or not I actually want to watch it. When's it supposed to be coming out, or like what platforms?
I mean, they just announced their work, and it's a movie, so like
Oh,
cinema
I don't know why,
probably.
but I thought okay, never mind. I don't know how, but I got into my head that it was going to be another series about a show.
Eventually DVD and Blu-ray.
That's fair.
I don't know, man.
That's fair. Um, oh, I didn't realize that they were about to come out with a new Batman animated series.
That was the J.J. Abrams show.
That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
That is
I would have been interested to
apparently
see that.
something Disney wants to buy, but
What you
I
know?
mean, they didn't cancel it. They're just shopping it around, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's everything's kind of up in the air over there
Dude,
right now.
are we
So
gonna get a crossover between DC and Marvel?
You mean like the comics
if
instead of
Dwayne Johnson gets his way,
Wait, what?
oh, Dwayne Johnson's been campaigning for like a DCU MCU crossover.
yeah, because he's 100%
He's like the only one over there taking fucking initiative right now for anything that goes on.
Interesting.
So
I would be curious to see how that would work out,
probably not, but
or how they would even make that work. But
they probably wouldn't. But
Yeah. No, it's funny though. It's funny.
um,
Makes
well,
me mad.
that's unfortunate about that Batman show. I guess we'll see if Disney Plus ends up picking it up, then I'll probably give it a shot. I guess we'll just skip that article then. Let's move on to the official release, or not official release, but the official announcement for Lightfall. So, during Gamescom, I believe they
yep,
released not only the announcement trailer, but also they released the pre-order on Steam for Destiny 2's next expansion, Lightfall. It's supposed to be coming out next February. I think it's in February, just like how Witch Queen was. Now that I think about it,
Yeah,
yeah,
next year.
no, yeah. So Witch Queen will have been out pretty much in exactly a year after or once Lightfall's come out. But anyways, um, they released that. And fun fact, apparently, so many pre-orders were in once they dropped that on Steam that I think it still is the top selling game on Steam right now.
That's unfortunate.
I don't understand the Destiny community well enough to critique anything that goes on in that community anymore.
Yeah.
But everything I seem to hear about that game indicates that even the people who play it don't like it.
Yeah.
So I'm very confused by that little factoid.
Well, it's funnier that way though.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the game. It like I can't really say that it doesn't keep my attention because it's kind of hard nowadays for any game in general to keep my attention.
It's
Um,
especially hard with Destiny 2.
like as for the core game of Destiny 2 isn't bad, and also with the recent reworks to all three of the elemental subclasses, the game's actually had a refreshing feeling to me. Like it's actually been. I don't remember the last time I actually used the. Shut up, Tristan. I don't remember the last time I actually used the Arc subclass until the newest season came out, but they reworked it to where the hunter's special ability, his ulti or his super, is actually fun to use.
Oh,
So,
dude, Arc subclass was all I ran on Warlock back in the day.
and I don't know if they changed it for Warlock as well. I just know that they reworked hunters.
I just wanted to be a Sith Lord.
That's fair. But as for the game has been getting steadily better as the seasons have went on in the last like year or so. I've heard this from like multiple YouTubers and people that in general that just didn't have like a very good outlook on the game that have said that it's steadily improved, and I can agree with them. Um, the game has plenty of content at this point for you to keep busy. There's plenty of ways for you to level up your or gain more light for you to be able to do more activities. The end game is a little bit more diverse now versus only being able to go into the hardest version of the raid. Um, the guns feel like the gunplay is obviously still fun. Um, the reworks for the other two subclasses, being Void and Solar, have been pretty fun so far. I haven't messed too much with Void, but Solar has been very fun. I feel like it gives you the real feel of a gunslinger if you choose the right fragments for it or side abilities. Um, so I'm not gonna say that it's a bad game or anything. Obviously, it needs work, but hopefully with Lightfall they'll start progressing the story a little bit more aggressively because they've been taking their sweet fucking time with it. Um, but nonetheless, enough of my rambling. Going deeper into it, the next expansion will release with our newest ability, like Darkness subclass. It's like a hive green, like hive energy green grappling
Okay,
hook.
boys,
It
get
looks
bottom, boys.
interesting.
Let's go.
Let's see here. Light is the follow-up expansion to this year's The Witch Queen and will be the first true battle between the Guardians and the Witness, who, if you guys don't know, the Witness is basically like he's either the spokesman or the leader of the Darkness, so the big pyramid boys that randomly showed up like a year and a half ago.
Is the main
Um,
speaker for darkness?
yeah, basically. Let's see here. As usual, the expansion will come with a new destination, a new raid, and a host of new exotic weapons and armor. But only for the second time in Destiny history. Lightfall will also bring a new Darkness subclass to go alongside of it, called Stasis. It's under Stasis. The new subclass is called Strand. The Strand is the first green subclass in the franchise's repertoire, and will focus on giving Guardians increased movement abilities. In the trailer, we see Titans, Warlocks, and Hunters using a variety of new Strand abilities. Specifically, each class is shown grappling through the new destination like Spider-Man. For people that didn't see the announcement trailer, the new location seems like very cyberpunk inspired. It actually looks pretty cool. The colors that they use are very saturated, very bright.
Wow, they're using color.
Yeah, I know,
Neon?
right?
Neon color? I don't see
Um,
color. I don't know
let's
what you're
see
talking
here.
about.
The trailer for Nightfall also revealed that Guardians will be headed to a mysterious city on Neptune in an attempt to stop the Witness and his disciples from taking over the Sol system, the last city, and most importantly, the Traveler. The Witness was introduced in the Destiny lore quite some time ago as a mythological figure called the Winnower, but was first introduced in game via Witch Queen post-credit scene. The Witness is seeking what it calls the final shape, which is essentially a perfected version of the universe, when all of the wheat has been properly separated from the chaff. Um, Destiny 2's official saga, the Light and Darkness saga, will end with the final shape expansion in 2024. Bungie didn't reveal anything about Lightfall's sequel during the reveal event, but based on the name alone, it seems likely that Lightfall isn't going to end well for the Guardians of the Last City. As for how bad things will get for Zavala and the crew, fans will need to wait until early next year. As always, Bungie will continue to reveal more about Lightfall, Strand, and the franchise's newest destination in the coming months.
Are they Gunda died?
Um, I wouldn't be surprised
Did he died? Gunda died?
if they do kill another key character.
Okay.
If I had to guess, I honestly I think it's either going to be Zavala or Ayakora that gets killed off.
I don't want to be that guy, but if they do kill another character, at least make it like worthwhile. Cades was lame.
It just seemed random.
You could tell Cades was because they couldn't afford Nathan Fillion before they went indie.
Like he exists as a non-talking character for like fucking D1 and D2, and then he shows up and it's just like, hey guys, I'm super fucking cool, wild, I'm vibrant, I love life, you know, I just
Haha,
want to
it's
go
Nathan
out and
Fillion.
skate.
Remember me?
Funny joke, funny
Firefly.
joke, funny joke, and then he gets shot in the head, and they're like, oh, you're supposed to feel bad, feel bad, feel bad.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
So,
So that'll be interesting. Um, the direction I think overall is going positive for Bungie. Obviously, with the first Destiny and like technically halfway through D2, they've been struggling to find a direction on where
yeah,
they wanted to take the game. But I think they're
I don't
finally
know.
starting to get an idea.
Yeah, maybe, but at the same time, didn't you just say they're gonna fucking do a hard reset after the end of next year?
Well, I mean, it'll be the end of the saga, so I mean,
Yeah, that sounds
technically,
like a
Oh yeah, well it's gonna be like a set. They're gonna set a new status quo, and then they're gonna have that point. It's like what happened in Final Fantasy 14, where we literally just killed Zodiark. So like the I guess some fake god of destruction. It's just they're just gonna be setting a new precedent for the fucking world
I see.
because
good. Maybe that can be engaging gameplay. That'd be a
it's no
cool precedent to set.
longer it's no longer the light, warriors of the light fighting against the darkness. It turns out, the darkness exists, and it turns out most of the guardians were actually super fucking racist, just ethnically cleansing a bunch of aliens. And now they're going to see what happens when light and darkness mixes, assumedly to make the perfect shape, which can't. It's not a circle. It's not a triangle. It's a rhombus.
Guardian, I need you to complete the rhombus of
Guardian,
unity.
explain to me why these shapes don't fit in the hole.
Guardian, what the fuck goes in the square hole?
I saw a video on YouTube. I don't know how he did it, but he put the circle in the square hole, Guardian. I need you to kill him.
Jesus, but I'm hopeful. I think the Witch Queen and Beyond Light were actually fairly good. If anything, even if you didn't like the expansions overall, which is, I mean, you can say either way. I think that they've been doing pretty good with the seasons. Um,
I appreciated the thought beforehand, before Witch Queen actually came out, of hey, let's hang out with Savathun, because that's like the ultimate way to like make your character ridiculous. Is put them into a fight with two paracausal entities that have polar opposites, and then make your character the combination of both of them, but just cooler. And then what even happened to Witch Queen? Did they kill Savathun?
I think she is
Probably.
technically dead right now. Yes.
All right, that's fucking lame.
Probably.
Like, literally,
Girls, am I right?
the Guardian was quite literally assembling a crew of fucking everybody that was considered an enemy beforehand. And the fact that that isn't happening to fight some end all paracausal thing just kind of seems lame. But I guess different strokes for different folks.
I'm sure someone's gonna play it if it's on Steam right now. So
True. I just wanted.
we'll
Damn.
we'll see what happens, and
Critically acclaimed game.
we'll see what happens.
Uh, I think it's gonna be super super fucking successful. No
Yeah,
doubt
it's
on that.
successful. I mean, like Call of Duty turned a profit this year, technically.
Did they?
So
Holy shit.
technically,
Ow. Still
Technically.
I keep forgetting people are still putting money into that game only to be upset when they do something stupid.
yeah, like make another Call of Duty game.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm the one who's stupid.
No,
No,
don't say that.
It's the children who are wrong.
I don't think I will.
Could it be that
But
I'm out of touch? Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway,
Anyways,
but
speaking
yeah,
on current gaming,
think the only other thing, the fuck.
Final Fantasy 14 with their 6.2 expansion
oh
featuring the
fuck,
island
we didn't
sanctuary.
even mention the most important part of the new Destiny stuff. Dude,
Oh yeah,
Commander Zavala is available in Fortnite
Jesus
right
fucking Christ.
fucking now.
Guardian, I'm cranking out fat 90s. Guardian, Commander Zavala, welcome to Fortnite.
G-
Guardian, Guardian, where are we dropping?
Guardian, I need you to go to the Daily Bugle and bury Harley Quinn.
If
No.
we're cranking Guardian, if we're cranking these 90s, I need you to be all in or all out. Known
Guardian,
as
you,
Commander.
Master Chief, and Catwoman need to go solo Goku, Naruto, and Itachi Uchiha.
Guardian, I tried to help you, but when you rejected my help, I decided to floss on you.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, if you guys don't know what the hell they're talking about, Fortnite actually did a crossover with Destiny 2. So right now in the Eververse, you can actually get the
The
Kitsune.
what?
Yeah, they put Fortnite
Oh, ever.
skins.
I'm sorry. I thought. Oh, they did it both ways. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
cool.
in Destiny right now, you can get the Kitsune skin for Warlocks. Um, so that's pretty cool.
Huh.
And then as
Cool,
for
cool.
Very nice.
they added
Pretty
two
cool.
other outfits for one for Titan and one for Hunter, but I don't think that they were in Fortnite. I'm not for sure though,
Sounds pretty cringe.
right? So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna knock them for it. It just is what it is.
I will. Anyone who puts money into Fortnite is fucking stupid.
Didn't you say
Damn.
you maxed out the battle
Yeah,
pass?
didn't you put money into
Yeah,
Fortnite?
I did.
Oh, it does take one to know one. I forgot. My
Yeah.
apologies.
You think I'd just talk shit if I wasn't on the insider baseball loop on that shit? I know where I am.
I get it. It's the same thought process as all those pastors who speak out against homosexuality being bad.
Or whatever.
They
Fuck
have to be
you.
they have to be gay to understand it, right?
I don't know.
What I did
Fortnite.
for anybody in the audience who didn't get my high intelligence joke, I
Yeah,
insinuate
no,
that
it's
Christian pastors who bash on homosexuality are in fact gay themselves. Haha, they got epic
dude,
troll.
dude, is that a reference to esteemed internet celebrity Kristen Weston Chandler?
I thought you were gonna start talking about fucking irate gamer. Chris
Nah,
Boers
everyone
with his
knows it's
ghost
the
hunting
Irate
channel.
Gamer.
His ghost hunting channel where he plays with toys and his mom defends him in the comments section.
Yeah,
That's wild.
it's great.
It's
God, I love our fucking lexicon of
Remember when Jew Wario
cringe.
killed himself, and then Chris Boers made a statement telling about like, I feel sad that he killed himself, but he will never know the prosperity of heaven because he is
I
Jewish.
do, I do remember that.
It's so fucked.
I do remember that.
God, he's got
What
no
a what a fucking epic time.
he's got no self awareness. Anyways, I want to be like that one day.
Anyway, download Fortnite now and get the all new Star Wars Darth Vader Battle Pass.
Download Fortnite, get Chris Boers as a playable character. Complete the battle pass and unlock the game dude skin.
Love you too. Okay. What?
Damn, this guy loves people. What a weirdo.
Cringe.
Haha, I bet you're naked under those clothes, you pervert.
So why you keep defaulting to that tonight?
I don't know, it's funny.
God damn it.
Jesus. But okay. Well, I don't have any more articles. Did you guys have anything
uh,
else you wanted to bring up?
Critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV had their 6.2 expansion featuring island sanctuaries. Have you ever wanted to play Animal Crossing while you're playing critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV featuring a Realm Reborn, Heavensward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and Endwalker?
It's okay
Well,
to
you
breathe.
can now. I had to get it in one breath. It's not funny unless I get it in one breath.
That's fair.
All right, I'll give you that
Yeah,
one.
they had that. They also brought out the new raid set gear that you can fucking work towards. But more importantly, they brought out the Island Sanctuary, where you can go and create your favorite Animal Crossing island. Except it's Final Fantasy, and it's being run by a bunch of dwarves that you enslaved, possibly, maybe, definitely.
Definitely.
Uh,
What? Oh, I
and
thought you guys were cool with that. My bad.
I don't think we ever gave that indication.
I don't
But
know. Carter's talking about Chris Boers, so like, assume it was
What?
talking about this guy's talking about Game Dude and fucking irate gamer.
You
That you guys are
brought
fucking
up Game Dude.
yeah, you're associating with me, so I just thought you were okay with it. Damn, my bad. But anyways, the expansion, Island expansion. I thought it was kind of gonna be lame, and then I tried it, and then it's actually super fucking fun.
And then I knew it was lame.
And then I knew it was the greatest thing ever. Please spend all your money. It's also a level 1 quest. I'm not sure. I forgot to read the review the patch notes and see at what level it's accessible to, but I'm assuming that you have to have the Endwalker expansion for it.
I
But
see.
once you have the expansion for Endwalker, it's a level 1 quest. You fucking Ugh. You just do it. You don't even have to start the fucking scenario quest for the main game.
Yeah.
It's super fun.
Um. So yeah, I think that's all we got for y'all tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Go to
yeah.
bed. Go to night. Go night night.
No.
Go night.
So if you guys enjoyed tonight's stream, make sure to drop a follow both here and on all my socials. They usually pop up every now and again in the chat. Um, Follow Markov on Twitch and Twitter. He can say his handle out for y'all.
Yep. Follow me on Twitch at Markov's Portrait. I am streaming when I am home to stream. I will be playing some more Cult of the Lamb this weekend.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Build up that
Um,
cult and summon a god.
And as for me, I honestly think I will be live again tomorrow. I've been also, while being on my hiatus, I've been trying to figure out what days would actually work the best for me to consistently stream every week. Because obviously, if I want to make this into a side job, kind of have to have some sort of schedule going on. So
Cringe.
I think that I'm going to be doing streams, obviously on Fridays with the podcast, and then the other 2 days of the week will probably be Saturdays and Sundays for at least a couple hours. Um, what we do during those couple hours, I have no idea what we'll be doing specifically. Um, Probably a mix of some MMOs and pick up where we left off on Digimon until we beat it and move on to the next story game. Um, Last thing really to mention is also go subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's where we will be posting all of our VODs as well as possibly doing like collaboration videos and stuff like that. Um, we've been talking about possibly doing like a group playthrough of the next Pokemon game set to come out here soon. So maybe that'll happen and we can make like a group playthrough or some shit, hire an editor and put that on YouTube. Um, Other than that, I think that's all
Wait,
I got.
don't forget we have another collab. Hi, we're gonna be doing a collab with Crazy Racist Gamer.
No,
Ezra, can you please bring him on. I know he's on your set. Can you have him say little things before we head out?
thank God he doesn't have anything to
Hey, it's
say.
me, Crazy Racist Gamer. I hate everybody. Play video game, epic, awesome.
Whoa.
Anyways,
We're
that was
all thinking it, but he's saying it.
him. It's him. Anyways,
It's him.
we'll also be doing a collab with Burger King. You know, Burger King hit me up for the details of the collab so I can let you in on it.
Dude, Burger King, bring back the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror toys. Those were rad as fuck, and you guys stopped.
Dude, that was our fucking collab, you asshole.
Oh, well, gotta hype it up. You gotta build the campaign. You gotta drive demand.
Oh yeah,
Like Doja Cat with the Taco Bell pizza.
Taco Bell pizza? This
The
sounds
Taco
disgusting.
Bell pizza is the pizza
Well,
for
she brought
you
it back.
and me.
No, of course.
Taco Bell.
Can we get some butt rock to sing Taco Bell pizza?
That would be
Not
fantastic.
without getting copyright struck. So,
No,
What if we just have him live perform?
yeah. Didn't Ray William Johnson do that song about the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell?
it wasn't Ray William Johnson.
Who the fuck was it then?
I don't know. Probably like fucking Afro Ninja or some shit. I don't know,
I'm sure
man.
it was Ray William Johnson. Let
It
me like.
wasn't Ray William Johnson.
I swear on my mother's fucking life, as she's sitting and watching Sonic 2.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, everyone have a good night. We'll
Hold on,
talk to
wait.
y'all's latest.
I have to.